Jackie Spear, who is also proud of her Armenian heritage, as well as I said to Jackie as I went over to her, I said, Jackie, you and Anna are both Armenian, and Joe Costa said, we're all Armenians tonight. People who have been there to fight for us, and I'm really proud of the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Howard I greatly appreciate the presence of the Armenian Genocide survivor, Yevgeny Sirapi Kogan. Did you recognize your name? We're honored that you are here. You are here and you challenge the conscience of our great country. We are here together with leadership of the Armenian Church. We're here with the ambassador. We're interested in here with the representative of Nagorno-Karabakh. We are here together once again. We're here to say that in some respects we are tired of the story that is being sold about what happened at the beginning of the last century, but we're not tired of the fight for the truth. We will continue to make our voices heard. Today we commemorate the 95th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide and pay tribute to the victims and the survivors. The truth has too often been denied about one of the darkest chapters of the 20th century. There are those who deny what happened at that time, but we know that the facts are these. We have heard the first-hand testimonies and we see the historical record of this horrifying episode. The evidence shows that a genocide was conceived and executed by the rulers of the Ottoman Empire from 1915 to 1923. Let us state that as a fact. International observers and diplomats from across the globe bore witness to this period of terror. U.S. Ambassador Henry Warrenthal, you know it, we said it all of us over and over, and it haunts us. The U.S. Ambassador at that time watched a nightmare unfurl and provided detailed accounts, his own accounts, of a campaign of race extermination. In that time, it is estimated that the voices of more than 1.5 million Armenian men, women, and children were silenced forever. In that period, more than 2 million others were forced from their homes. Isn't that a beautiful voice of the future? That's why I'm so proud to acknowledge the tremendous leadership of Congressman Howard Berman. Under his leadership, the House Foreign Affairs Committee passed a resolution formally recognizing the Armenian Genocide. Congressman Howard Berman, a chairman, led the charge for passage on the committee, placing the House of Representatives on the side of honesty in our history. To the survivors and their families and those who care about what happened at that time, that this important committee, for the second time, first under the leadership of Chairman Tom Lantos, and now under the leadership of the new Congress of Congressman Howard Berman, have gone on record to set the record straight about what happened at the beginning of the last century. Moving forward, we must build on this same leadership to ensure that this human tragedy is not only not forgotten, but is not repeated. This committee, in its action, insisted on the truth. It insisted on the truth. And as I said, and as others have said this evening, as though there are those who will deny what happened and have a campaign of denial. The facts are very clear, and the committee has spoken. I hope it's also a comfort to you that in a bipartisan way, and Mark, I know, was here earlier, Mark Kirk was here earlier, he's co-chair of the Armenian caucus with Mr. Plum, and other Republicans in the Congress join us in a bipartisan way to state this fact. I hope it is also a comfort to you that the leadership of the Congress, Speaker of the House, the Majority Leader Standing Hoyer, who has been steadfast, and I know he spoke to you earlier, steadfast in this fight to present the truth. I hope that's some comfort to you, that while we may have obstacles ahead of us in having a fuller voice to speak out, we will not rest until a larger voice from the United States government declares that a genocide occurred. Again, that states that fact. And also, as Congressman Eshoo has informed me, there are certain rights that are denied to victims of the genocide and their families because this statement has not been made by the federal government. So we cannot let the consequences of that genocide, horrible as they were at the time, sad as they are to us over time, to continue to be a punishment because one country wants to deny something that happened so long ago in its history that the individuals who lead that country had no responsibility for, but as a matter of national pride have decided to deny rather than accept the facts. I just want to say how delighted I am to see so many young people here. It's a joy to see you as the bearers of the truth. As one of my colleagues, Congressman Cummings, said, you are messengers to a future many of us will never see. But as our messengers, we hope you will take this message forward. That something horrible happened, that many people in the United States of America knew that, called that a fact, wanted to change the stark record on that subject, and that you were there one day with a survivor, and what an honor it is for us to be with you, that you were there with a survivor. Again, you challenged the conscience of our country. I hope we measure that up. Let us hope that we all do. Thank you for giving me the time.